Manipul powder meets the scientific grade definition for measuring 1 to 2 million daltons of molecular weight to be true acemannan, and no other product can make that claim. While other companies might claim to have acemannan in their products, their traditional processing methods totally destroy the acemannan component, yielding an average molecular weight of between 200,000 and 400,000 daltons, making Mannatech the only company to have true acemannan. So, what makes Manipul so special? It all starts in the fields. Natural Aloe Costa Rica's fields are surrounded by active volcanoes. For centuries, these volcanoes have deposited andisols, nutrient-rich soils formed by volcanic ash, spanning thousands of years. The farmers at Natural Aloe Costa Rica maintain a stable growing environment with mineral-rich deep well water to irrigate the aloe during the dry season, and they cut perfect-sized drainage ditches to remove excess water during the wet, rainy season. The right amount of water ensures the aloe retains the optimal polysaccharide levels. The leaves of the aloe plant are harvested by hand, beginning early in the morning and lasting into the afternoon. The large outer aloe leaves are carefully removed from the stalk of the plant with great care to avoid damage and to ensure the leaf remains sealed when crated for transport to the processing facility. As the aloe leaves are cut and exposed to oxygen and light, it's a race against time as the acemannan content immediately starts to break down. Natural Aloe Costa Rica harvests and processes the aloe leaves within 6 hours to lock in the polysaccharide content.
Lo que hacemos en la planta de manufactura es simplemente extraer ese manapol y mantenerlo en su forma natural y estable. Cada parte del proceso es separado de forma tal de que no haya contaminaciones cruzadas, de forma tal de que cada vez que se avance entonces que tengan procesos más limpios y más limpios que garanticen un producto seguro e inocuo para cada una de las personas que consumen manapol.
First, the aloe leaves are debudded, removing the base of the leaf. This allows for most of the aloin, a bitter laxative found in the plant, to be drained from the leaf. The leaves are then thoroughly washed, without the use of any chemicals, in order to remove dirt and loose debris. Inside the processing plant, all workers go through a rigorous cleaning and sanitation process, ensuring no outside contaminants compromise the sensitive aloe vera gel. First, the spines are stripped away from the sides of the leaf and then the rinds are removed, exposing the aloe vera gel. Any imperfections or dark specks in the gel are cut away and discarded. Other manufacturing companies use high-speed cutting machines, which can leave behind large amounts of contaminants. At Natural Aloe Costa Rica, all of the leaves are 100% hand-filleted to ensure quality and consistency, so only the purest aloe gel is used to manufacture Manipul. The removed aloe rinds are then shredded, so they can be composted and returned to the field as a natural fertilizer. Once the aloe gel is removed and locked away from the air, it is sent through a proprietary homogenization process, which grinds the fillets into a slurry. Next, the aloe vera gel is sent through Natural Aloe's proprietary ethanol precipitation process, which removes the aloin content to essentially non-detectable levels. Natural Aloe Costa Rica is the only company that uses the cold process of ethanol precipitation, creating the purest and most stable form of acemannan.
The most fascinating part of the Manipul production process to me is when the product precipitates, when it comes in contact with natural alcohol and precipitates into the first form of an early stage Manipul. What's going on is the carbohydrates are collapsing down on themselves and actually surrounding and protecting the acetylated mannans that are there. So you actually have the creation of a natural insoluble fiber protecting this very fragile component, acemannan.
Once it has been precipitated, the slurry is pumped into the high-speed centrifuge. The majority of the liquid ethanol mix is removed from the aloe and sent back to the ethanol tanks and further distilled for reuse. At this point, the remaining mass of acemannan, allopectin, and other polysaccharides is referred to as wet cake. This wet cake is then placed into drying trays before being moved into the freeze dryer. The amount put into each tray is closely monitored, so the freeze-drying process will occur evenly in each tray. The trays are placed into the freeze dryer and a negative vacuum is pulled and the temperature dropped to remove any remaining liquid. Once dried, the product is very slowly put through a high-speed mill, where it is carefully reduced to a precise particle size. Finally, the Manipole powder is hand-packaged using calibrated analytical scales to assure the correct weight is obtained. Every step of the process is done by hand, showing that Manipole is not just manufactured, it is crafted with great care. Every batch of Manipole is sampled and tested by the QA/QC team in order to ensure that each batch meets or exceeds the proper specifications and is free of any contamination.
Ace Mannan, real Ace Mannan, is mannose from aloe that has a molecular weight of between 1 million and 2 million daltons. The extraction processes that are used by other companies actually destroys the Ace Mannan component, measuring out somewhere between 200,000 daltons and 400,000 daltons. Only Manitec's Manipole gives you between 1 million and 2 million daltons consistently for more than 25 years now. That's why Manitec is the only company on this planet that actually offers